How's it going out there, everybody? As always, I am the Wolf Knight, and welcome back to Dragon Quest Builders 2. Continuing from where we left off here on the Explorer Shore. We got a nice little motley crew of chickens. We got about 5 chickens. Now there's a limit to the amount of creatures you can recruit when you go to an Explorer Shore. But we just managed to complete the checklist a little bit ago. So now we have an infinite supply of dried grass and wood. Also in our exploration, we found one of the Builderdom's bests. And these are the little dragon, if you play Dragon Quest 2, you know the little building contests they have. And how you can come to Explorer Shores, you will find these things basically built by other people. But yeah, but for those of you who don't play Dragon Quests, these are basically buildings that people have made for entering the little building contests. So it's very cool. So, another thing about these Builderdom's bests is that you're wondering, the base, you can have a total village of 60 people. If you're wondering how you get more people, you must go to Explorer Shores and find Builderdom's bests. And this person had to use trees. Everything always looks cool. Now the great thing about Builderdom's bests is if you find one you really like, especially later on when you get this item, new tool called a magic pencil, it will allow you to trace any building or whatnot and use it and remake it at your house or island. So I'm removing a lot of these trees so we can see if we can find the person, because these trees will make it hard to see. So we'll clear off a lot of these. And me personally, I haven't found one that I really like to bring back. I haven't brought back to my island. And if you would like to see my island, I will show it to you once I complete the game. I'll show you where I've set up my area, and I will show you my kingdom. Nothing too fancy, but it... Oh, found them.
Yeah.
3 said I am a villager. I have an idea. Why don't you take me with you to your island? Yes, please. Theresa comes to live on the Island of Awakening. Now, I think my party might be at max limit, because I believe it's like 5 or 6. Okay, still have her. I think there should be one more person around here somewhere. Now, if you're wondering why you don't get you're not getting resources, is because it wouldn't necessarily be fair if I got resources from this. Because sometimes these Builderdom's best will include resources that you can't get until way later in the game. Like these are potatoes. And you can't get potatoes until later, later in the game. Not until like chapter 3. So that's why they made it to where you can't pick up resources from this. Because I've seen some Builderdom's Bests that use resources that aren't to like the end chapter. So yeah, that's why they decided to make a to where you can't harvest these. So I'm just gonna tear down these walls. Look, we found another villager.
Hi.
I know it's just the one we already recruited. But there's usually 1-2 villagers around here somewhere. And they're not always villagers. They're usually each like explorer shore you go to will have a different like class. This one contains, you know, just basic villagers. But when we go to the other explorer shore, it should contain farmers. So that way we can, you know, have more farmers doing their job. So I believe she's the only one we have around here, which is okay. And we got a nice little motley crew of about 5 chickens and a villager. So, you see, we also found the others, because if you remember right, this island comes with wheat, pumpkins, and this Argita. I can't say that. You know, I'm not, like I said, I'm not good at pronunciation. So, this is basically everything you can do. So now we just leave. Since we've got everything on the checklist, we now, like I say, we have an infinite supply of wood and dry grass. And an infinite supply of any kind of material is always good. So, let's warp. Let's head back to the Island of Awakening. The reason, now in the story they give you the access to Explorer Shores part of the story because your characters will stop building your little channel because they ask you to go and find some chickens. And I believe we did that. As you remember right, I said chickens give you a good bit of eggs. Chickens head for the Green Gardens. It's a rumbling sound. Perry's stomach. Yes, Perry, we brought you some chickens. I always hate talking to them because, you know, it's very hard to do like an accent with just texts. Since, you know, there's no voices in the game. And everyone, Theresa and those chickens when I head over to Green Gardens. So let's warp back over to Green Gardens right quick. Continue with making the channel. Rosie, yoo-hoo, Josh. Yes, Rosie, what do you need? While you were away, we finished clearing the dirt out of the way, now the water can run all the way into the pond just like we planned. The channel is complete. Find Lulu, she wants to speak to us. Okay. But before we do that... Sorry about that, guys. Let's come over here. See about depositing our stuff. And now what I like to do, because we now have an infinite supply of it, I'll take my wood and dry grass and just get rid of it. Why? Because, well, there's really no reason for us to keep it anymore. You know, once we have a, infinite supply of it, there's, like I said, there's no reason to keep the material on hand. So let's put all this stuff in here so it can be converted into food. And actually, as well as these seeds. First, we need to take one of these out. And we'll just delete these. So we need to cook one of these up. Oops, no, I didn't mean to use that. Get this all cooked up. So let's see. Grilled greens and greater grilled greens. Spread. So we need some food. So we'll just wait for this to cook to make sure it registers to cook those as those. We have a nice little crop of medical bushes here. Grass fibers. So we'll get this. We got three good ones from there. So let's turn those all into medicine. We'll go talk to Lulu. Now remember, when we go to do each new chapter, we leave everything we have. You know, we'll leave everything we have behind because it wants you to use that specific resource for each chapter. Let's check this chest over here and pick it up. I can make a house for the animals. Back, and as you can see, we cleared a path to the river or two. We're off adventuring. All we need now is some water. I mentioned I stumbled upon a way to make our river even more impressive. Pour the final pieces. Yeah, we're almost done with our river. Thank you. Now that we've cleared a path to the river, it's work my watery magic. So we need to collect about... Brilliant work, Josh. This place was once a barren badland without a drop of water in sight. But just look at the place now. Well, most of it is still kind of barren, but we're working on that. Got a little patch right there. And we have our nice little area over there near the tablet. Yeah, we still have a little bit of work to do. Alright, now Bonzo wants us to follow him. But if he doesn't hurry, everyone's going to leave him in the dust. So, which way are you going? Haha, I can climb faster than you. What's the matter, Bonzo? Come on. Hurry up. Now there's an achievement to use that move, that aerial spin, to finish off an enemy, and as you can see, the best way to easily get it is just use it on one of these iron ants, because they have so little HP, it kills them in one go. So it did, yeah. We could easily tell and look, because of this, where the water runs. So we'll do more bottomless potting. So let's fill this up here, because I want it to look nice. Come on now, cursor, cooperate with me. Thank you. Sometimes this the watering cursor doesn't want to work with you. Stupid iron ant. Alrighty. Come on now, work with me, thank you. Sometimes you gotta go into first person mode. Put some right here. And it will flow down this little thing down here. And we'll just fill this up with some water, make sure it's all nice and flat. Move this tree, because why not? Take that wood and get rid of it. Water's flowing nice, looks good, everything looks good. So we'll switch back to our pot. We'll get this finished up, and then we'll head on to as soon as we can, we'll head on to do the next chapter. Thank you. The river flows swift and true once more. Hang on, we seem to have encountered a little hitch. Thanks to you and your magical pot, the river has been restored to its former glory. Haven't you noticed? Dead end. I thought you said it was supposed to be empty out into the pond. When is a wall not a wall, my friend? When it's a tunnel, we merely have to dig out the earth, and the river shall flow all the way through to the pond. Danger. Malroth, danger, danger! Did someone say danger? I love a bit of unnecessary risk. They basically want us to do all the dirty work. Not only dig the tunnel, but... No, I didn't mean to put the water there. There we go. Get this all poured out. And now we begin construction. We will find some slime. Or not slime, some slugs. Yeah, it's not water. But we will find... Oops, some mollusks appeared. The thing about these guys is they're not too strong. Relatively weak. The mollusks are defeated. Alrighty, let's get the rest of this cleared away. Just keep using Big Bash. Best way to get this cleared away quickly. We won't worry about doing it perfect. We just want to get this tunnel done as quickly as possible. That way we can get the river complete. That way we can start getting the optional tablet targets. And be able to get our tools. Get the other tools. Because one tool we really want to get to make building a lot easier is called the Transformatrowel. We really want to get that. And there we go. Let's do this right quick. Go back and collect up all the stuff that we dug up. Okay. Complete. 97%. How is this only 97% done? Alrighty then. Looks like we got like 3% more to do. So we'll probably throw some water somewhere to try to get that last 3%. But anyway, guys, thank you all for joining me. Please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.